is nice. The ace is great. But it's the middle cards that will decide your fate on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
I thank you very much, and welcome to Card Sharks. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining us at home. Yeah, those middle cards often decide the fate, and I hope our champion is not going to have trouble with them because she's going for the big money right off the top. First, I'd like to thank Eva Marie Hines of Canoga Park, California for that opening poem. Thank you, Eva Maria. Now let's bring up our champion going for the big money, Peggy Pazioli. Hello, Peggy. You're always exciting.
I know. I'm excited.
Oh, relax for just a moment. Get comfortable here and remind any new viewers about yourself.
I'm Peggy Tazioli. I come from a small town called Buttonwillow, California. I'm married to a farmer, and I have one little girl, Shauna, 7.
Yeah, who gave you your good luck charms?
She did.
And they paid off because with one money cards, one win, Peggy's won $7,600 in cash already. Are you ready to do it again?
Yes.
Let's get to the money cards. Come on, Peggy. Hang on to the good luck charms. And, of course, with the money cards, we start off by giving you brand new money. Here's $200 we'll give you on the bottom line and these 3 cards. Bet them as you will. When you move up to the second level, we'll add another $200 of betting money. Give you 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card. The big bet, there you must risk at least half the money. Good luck, Peggy. You did very well the first time. Let's do it again or better. Here's $200. And you can, of course, change your base card on each of the 3 levels if you need to. Starting with $200, Peggy, and a jack. Do you want it?
I'm going to play the jack and bet $100 lower.
$100 that this card is lower than a jack. It is.
Okay.
Up to $300 for the 4.
$250 higher.
$250 higher than a 4. Oh, no. Oh, that double 4 gets you down to 50. But we still have a ways to go, Peggy. Let's see if we can build it back up.
Okay, I'll bet the 50 higher.
$50 higher than a 4. Yes, with a 5. All right. And we'll give you another $200 as we move up to 5. You're in there with $300.
I'll change the 5, please.
See if we can improve it. Changing the 5 to...
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a great card, an ace.
$300 lower.
$300, all of it lower than an ace. It is very much with a 2.
$600 higher.
All of it again, $600 higher than a 2.
Oh,
yes, it's still a great card.
$1,200 higher.
$1,200 higher than a 3. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness gracious. How much money did Peggy have there? That was the whole thing? Yeah. That was the whole thing, huh? I thought you had some. You always held some back. This time you didn't, Peg. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, maybe you get a chance to do it again. Come on down here, Peggy. That was tough getting that, too. But you still have $7,600, and you're still here as the champion. She'll try to add to her total when we meet a new challenger right after this.
Some answers are good.
Tooth fairy.
And some answers are...
Talk to an ugly woman.
What the Feud?
Viagra. Damaged their car.
Got fat.
Well, Family Feud, tonight starting at 6, 5 Central.
Want to lose denture paste, dudes?
I do. It's yucky.
But Dewey!
Paste is messy.
Seabond wafers hold clean, with no ooze.
Neat.
Oh, yeah! We're bonding. Seabond, lose the ooze.
If you have Medicare, you may have questions.
Do you have the right type of Medicare Advantage health plan? Are you saving money? And are you with a company you can rely on?
Now you can get answers to these important questions in this free, fact-filled booklet, Living Better with Medicare. It's your guide to Humana Medicare Advantage plans, and it's yours just by calling 1-855-288-4173 or visiting us online at humanaanswers.com.
With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you can get both medical and prescription drug coverage from one of the nation's leading health benefits companies. And you're covered when you see your doctor or specialist, or even if you have to go to the hospital. Humana plans cover many preventive services, such as mammograms and prostate exams.
And best of all, Humana Medicare Advantage plans have an affordable monthly health plan premium, or even no plan premium in some areas, so costs are easy to budget. You can get all the facts in this free booklet, Living Better with Medicare. Just call 1-855-288-4173. Or go online to humanaanswers.com.
With a Humana plan, you get more. Extras like a fitness center membership and a 24-hour nurse advice line. There's even a prescription home delivery service that'll save you trips to the pharmacy.
To find out if you have the right Medicare health plan, you need to get the facts and learn about the Humana Medicare Advantage plan. Don't put this off. The call and book are free and there's no obligation. That number again is 1-855-288-4173. Or go to humanaanswers.com. Call or go online now for the free booklet so you can get the facts and start living better with the Humana Medicare Advantage plan. Just call 1-855-288-4173. Or go online to humanaanswers.com.
And we will now open up the board. It's open. Let's get to the cards. And Janice and Bettina start loading into brand new decks of cards. And that means we'll meet a new challenger on Card Sharks, DJ Douglas. Hello, DJ. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Won't you tell us about yourself?
Well, my name is DJ Douglas. I'm retired. I'm originally from Dallas.
You're retired?
Yes, retired, but soon to rejoin the ranks of the employed. I'm broke again.
You're from where, DJ? I'm sorry.
Originally from Dallas, Texas. Right, Dallas Cowboys, yes. But I've been here since I was 2, so I guess I'm kind of a native of California.
Yeah, but you're going back to work. Got ran out of money?
Yes.
If you get a lot of money here, you're going to retire again?
Definitely.
Oh, that's a good way to be. Nice to have you here, DJ. And you've cut your cards?
Yes.
Both of you, I'm sure, cut the cards in front of our audience. Then that means we're all set to go. Starting a best 2 out of 3 match with a question to Peggy, the champion. Peggy, we asked 100 marriage counselors. Generally speaking, are most divorces caused by sexual problems? How many marriage counselors said most divorces are caused by sexual problems?
I've heard a lot that most marriages fail for money problems. So it's not gonna be a very high number, 35.
35 out of 100 marriage counselors said, generally speaking, divorces are caused by sexual problems. Higher or lower, DJ?
Gee, infidelity is running rapid right now, so I have to think that it's gonna be higher.
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 If it is higher, you'll get to play your cards first. If not, it'll be Peggy with hers. And the actual number of marriage counselors who said most divorces are caused by sexual problems is 15. It is not higher. Peggy, you were right. And Peggy starts off with a queen.
Oh, that's a good card, Jim. I'm gonna go lower.
Lower than the queen. It is a 10.
I'm gonna go one more time, lower.
Lower than a 10. No, the king is not lower. You lose both cards back to the base card and give DJ a free chance to play a 5.
Oh, higher, definitely.
Higher than the 5? Yes, queen.
Lower.
Higher than a queen. No. And a king pops up out of DJ's deck to hurt her as well. Janice fills in the spaces. DJ, here's your first question. DJ, we found 100 women who had a baby after the age of 40. And we asked them, when you told your husband you were pregnant, was he surprised? How many women over 40? How many women over 40 said, yeah, their husband was flabbergasted?
I think that he was in panic. 42.
42
yes.
of 100 women said, yeah, he was surprised. What do you think, Becky?
I think that would be an older age to start a new family, but maybe their children are up bigger, and maybe the husband would like a baby around the house. So I'm gonna say it's lower.
Lower. So you figure that they may have planned it, even then?
Yeah.
The actual number of women over 40 whose husband was surprised when she told him she was pregnant is 40. It is just a little lower. Peggy, by 2, it is lower.
All right, that's still a good card. I'm gonna go lower.
Sticking with the queen. Lower? Yes,
yeah.
A 5.
Okay, I'm gonna go higher.
Higher than a 5. A 7.
I'm gonna freeze on the 7.
Now we move over the freeze bar. Can't take those cards away from Peggy. She's got a 2-card advantage. Peggy, we asked 100 people, have you ever gotten scalded in the shower because someone flushed at the wrong moment? How many people said yes?
if the plumbing's as bad in everybody's house as it is in ours, it's happened a lot. 60.
60 people have gotten scalded in the shower when somebody flushed.
Gee, from personal experience, I have done it. But I'm going to say lower.
The flushing or the scalding?
Scalding. Lower.
The actual number of people who've been scalded in the shower when someone flushed is 35. It's lower, DJ.
Okay.
You have a 5, DJ.
I'm going to keep it higher.
Higher than the 5. No, a 4 is not higher. A free chance for Peggy to play off the 7 and
Okay,
call
I've
this.
seen some low cards, so I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the 7. Yes, a jack.
I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to go lower.
If this is lower, Peggy has the first game in the match for the win. It is a 5, and she wins it. Game 1 to the champion, and $100. And we'll set up for game 2, if you will, Janice. Same 2 decks of cards. Janice will deal out the next cards off the top of the decks. And we'll start game 2 with a question to you, DJ. You need this game.
Yes.
DJ, we asked 100 single women. Have you ever invited a man up to your place after a date only to have him turn you down? How many women admitted they've invited a man up and been turned down?
Not from personal experience.
You say that like you'd kill him.
I would. Gee, it has to be really low because every man I know would just grab at the chance to do that, right? So, I'd say 15.
15 out of 100 single women have been turned down by the man.
Okay, with women's lib, women are taking things more into their own hands now, and a lot of them don't like it, and I think it's going to be lower. I don't even think that many men would turn it down.
Lower. The actual number of women who've invited a man up to their place only to have him turn them down is 14 by 1. It is lower. Peggy. Peggy, you start with a 4.
That's a good card. I'm going to keep it and go higher.
Higher than the 4. An ace.
Oh, I love it. I'm going to go lower.
Lower than the ace. 10.
I'm going to freeze it.
And now Peggy needs 2 cards for another crack at the money cards. Peggy, we asked 100 United States congressmen in Washington, D.C. In your opinion, should gas-guzzling cars be outlawed? How many congressmen said gas-guzzling cars should be outlawed?
Although most congressmen I've seen or heard of all drive probably limousines, they think the majority of the public should go, it's going to be high. It's going to be 80.
80 out of 100 congressmen thought gas guzzlers should be outlawed, DJ.
Yeah, no, they don't drive limousines. They drive Cadillacs, and you know what they do. Gas station every time you stop, you know, but it's got to be lower than 80.
Hope it's
lower
not one of our
80.
sponsors after that, DJ. Lower. The actual number of congressmen who said gas-guzzling cars should be outlawed is 40. It is lower. DJ. And let's see what the challenger starts with. A 10.
Change it, please.
Winning the question, you have the right to change it. A 6.
Higher.
Higher than the 6. Yes, an 8.
Freeze.
And now DJ needs 3 cards to tie things up. DJ, we asked 100 elementary school kids across the country who take the school bus every morning. Is your bus driver crabby? How many kids said yes?
I'm sure that they probably think he's crabby even if he doesn't because they don't allow him to talk or you know, mess around on the bus. So I'd say pretty high. I'd say 62.
62 out of 100 school kids said the bus driver's crabby. What do you think, Peg?
My daughter only rode the bus to school 2 days out of 3 years. But the ones in ours, I don't believe they think they're crabby, so I'm going to say it's lower.
Lower. Figure they get along with them a little bit.
Yeah.
The actual number of elementary school kids who said their bus driver is crabby is 33. Peggy, you're right. It is lower.
I'd like to change the 10, please, Jim.
And now you can get rid of the 10 with
Oh,
a 2.
yeah, I love it. Higher.
Higher than a 2. An 8.
I'm going to freeze it.
Peggy needs 1 card for the championship. DJ needs 3, and this is sudden death. Someone has to win with this play of the cards. Peggy, we asked 100 bartenders across the country. Have you ever secretly taken a sip of a customer's drink before you served it to him? How many bartenders said they have?
I'm sure the temptation's probably there a lot when they get a few that have been overserved. But I don't think that many would actually do it. 14.
14 out of 100 bartenders have taken a sip of another person's drink.
remember being on a cruise ship, and they always tested mine first, so I'm going to say higher.
The actual number of bartenders who've tasted a customer's drink before serving it is 23. DJ, you're right, it is higher. Now, DJ, it is sudden death. You have an 8. You need 3 cards. Peggy also has an 8. She needs only 1. You've got control of the board. Do you want to play it or pass it?
Decision. I'm going to play it.
You're going to play it yourself.
I'm going to play it.
That means you have to turn over all 3 cards. If you make one mistake, Peggy wins the game and the championship. You don't have to play the 8. You can change it if you'd like.
Change the card. Change the card.
This is a big change for DJ, who needs this. A king.
Lower.
Lower than the king. A queen.
Lower.
2 to go. Lower than the queen. Oh, no! Lower. And Peggy wins it in sudden death. Oh, you made a good try there, DJ. Thank you for joining. I guess it's back to work, right?
Yes.
Thank you. DJ Douglas. Come on down here, Peggy. Bring the good luck charms. Peggy's going to try to make up for the last time with a big money card win right after this. Don't go away.
Non-lawyer paid spokesperson. Attention women who suffered blood clots after taking Yaz, Yasmin, Ocella, or Biaz. These birth control drugs have been linked to serious and potentially fatal health problems such as blood clots, deep vein thrombosis, pulmonary embolism, and stroke. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with any of these problems after taking Yaz, Yasmin, Ocella, or Biaz, call 1-800-411-0141. Our lawyers are settling cases right now.
The redesigned Glade candle. Its pretty new shape quickly fills a room with fragrance. And a room with fragrance sets the stage for life. Get fragrance fast in a variety of inviting scents. Introducing the new candle from Glade.
S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Introducing Debbie Boone for Lifestyle Lift.
Today we're letting you know about Lifestyle Lift, a breakthrough medical process that really does turn back the hands of time. Imagine waking up, going to the mirror, and seeing yourself the way you looked years ago.
I'm a firm believer that if there's something you can do to make yourself feel better about yourself, then absolutely go do it.
I looked old and now I look healthy, young. I never looked this good. It's the first thing people look at. They look at your face. So I'm very, very happy that I had the Lifestyle Lift done.
Lifestyle Lift makes it possible to get noticeable, natural, and lasting results with options that take as little as an hour. And Lifestyle Lift is more affordable than you may think. Call the number you see on your screen right now to receive your free information kit. The call is confidential, the information is free, and there's absolutely no obligation. Give yourself the gift of a Lifestyle Lift.
Transmission shot. It's going to be at least $3,000.
$3,000, but we don't have $3,000. What are we going to do?
Don't worry, Mom. Dad got us coverage through 5-Star.
With 5-Star, you're covered. Mechanical and electrical. All parts and labor at any repair shop or dealer nationwide. Roadside assistance, towing, and rental car, too. Repair shop gets paid directly. No reimbursement necessary. If you have less than 130,000 miles, call now for special savings.
1-800-711-1370.
If you've got IRS tax problems,
don't try to take on the government yourself.
Call the National Tax Help Center.
We're the National Tax Help Center, and we're going to deal with the IRS for you. If you have unpaid taxes, call right now.
The call and consultation were free.
We can remove penalty and interest charges for individuals and businesses. If you owe the IRS, they may legally take money from your paycheck every month, but we're not going to let that happen.
Call the National Tax Help Center.
1-800-494-1131.
Peggy's got her good luck charms ready. I got another good luck charm during the commercial from the Kennedy Cougars Concert Choir who came down here. They're all trying to help you. Let's get to the money cards. Come on, Beck. Here we go. And Janice and Bettina will start loading them in. And once again, as we give you $200 of new money, you know there'll be 7 cards up there. And if you can go double, double, double all the way up to the top, that's $28,800. That's hard to conceive of, right? It's been done, Peggy, and I'd love to see you do it. You're a nice lady. Here's $200. Hang on to the good luck charms, and let's see if we can start you off with a good base card. I thank you, Bettina. It is a 3.
That's a good card. I'm going to bet $150 higher.
$150. Higher than a 3. Yes, with an 8. $350.
$50 higher.
$50 minimum bet. Higher than an 8. No 7.
I'm going to bet $50, and I'm going to go higher again.
$50 higher than the 7. Yeah. Okay. $350 as we move up the jack. We give you the other $200. Peggy, you've got $550. Do you want the jack?
I'm going to bet $250. It's lower.
$250 that this card is lower than a jack. Yes.
I'm going to bet $300 that it's higher.
$300 higher than a 6. Yes. $1,109.
I'm going to bet $100 that it's lower.
$100 lower than a 9. I think that's worth $100. Yeah, as we move up the king, you've got $1,000 and the king goes up for the big bet.
I'm going to go all of it that it's lower.
All or nothing. Oh, the last time was nothing. Come on, let's get $2,000. Lower than a king. Yeah! That's great. Way to go, Peggy. And you loosened up the purse strings and everything, huh? Peggy, you got $9,800 in cash now.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll be back right after this. Way to go.
I'm Keisha, and I lost 40 pounds on Nutrisystem. I tried a few programs before Nutrisystem. I dieted. I probably tried every pill. I was trying different exercises. Nothing was really consistent for me. There was no sense of portions that you should eat. I like to have structure. I wanted to have really great meals.
With Nutrisystem, you get 28 days of delicious, perfectly portioned meals delivered right to your door. Call now, and you can save 40% on our most popular plans. Plus, the more you lose, the more you save. Get an additional 5% off each month.
I didn't want to count points. I didn't want to go to meetings. I wanted something that seemed really simple. Open the box, eat the food, lose the weight. It's that simple.
The more you lose, the more you save. Meet your goal and save up to 60%.
After going on Nutrisystem and I wore my first bikini, I walked across that beach like it was mine, like I owned it. I lost 40 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Call or click now.
Non-lawyer paid spokesperson. Attention women who had bladder or prolapse surgery. The FDA reports dangerous complications resulting from some synthetic mesh used in prolapse and bladder surgeries. If you suffered serious complications from the synthetic mesh used in your bladder or prolapse surgery, you may be entitled to money. Call our lawyers for a free confidential consultation. 800-589-1956. That's 800-589-1956.
What makes being an Avon representative so rewarding? You're part of a family from day one, getting the support and inspiration you need to sell Avon and earn the extra money you want. Woman to woman, friend to friend. Because we know it's not just what you do that's important, but how much you love doing it. Go to sellavon.com or call 855-516-AVON to get started today.
The Pyramid, Friday starting at 8/7 Central, only on GSN.
Back with our champion, Peggy. You should be relaxed and comfortable now.
I'm not.
No?
No.
Having fun, though.
I'm having a ball.
That's good. Let's deal out 2 brand new decks of cards and bring out a new challenger to have a ball. Here comes Donna Kinney. Hello, Donna. Nice to have you here. I hope you're going to have fun with us.
I'm so excited. I can't believe it.
Good. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
Okay. I live in Irvine, California, but I'm originally from Rockford, Illinois. I'm a high school French teacher on leave of absence this year to take care of my new little baby girl. And I have to explain the real reason that I'm here. My husband and I are late sleepers, and we get up around 8:30. And every morning when we're getting dressed, we have a little TV on our vanity. And Card Sharks is inevitably on. And so my husband and I are always playing against each other. And he always wins. Day after day, he beats me. So I told him, I said, well, you just win because this is for fun. If it was the real thing, I would win. he saw an ad in the newspaper for the show, and he said, "This is your chance." So I'm here to prove my husband's wrong.
Oh. You watch the show?
Watch the show while I'm getting dressed every morning.
In the morning. I want you to feel comfortable, Donna. I mean, if this is the way you're used to seeing me, have you cut your cards?
Oh, no, I'm getting dressed, but you're used
I
to seeing
see.
me in a better position.
I see. Have you cut the cards?
I cut my cards.
Oh, then we better get started. Okay. Starting the best 2 out of 3 with a question to you, Peggy. Peggy, we asked 100... You know, that's a comfortable way to do the show. We asked 100 single women, if he were really incredibly rich, could you fall in love with a man who was short, fat, and ugly? How many women said yes, they could?
Money's nice, but if you're going to live with something like that for the rest of your life, you know, it would make it... You'd have second thoughts. 25. 25 out of 100 women said if he were incredibly rich, they could fall in love with a man short, fat, and ugly, Donna.
Well, when I was in college, we had a song that we used to sing. I want to get married, short, fat, and ugly. I want to get married. So I think a lot of people don't really care what he looks like if he had a little bit of money. So I'm going to say...
She said 25.
I wouldn't agree, but I'll say higher.
You
Just
say
a little bit higher.
Well, the actual number of single women who could fall in love with a short, fat, and ugly man if he were rich is 19. Not higher, Peggy. And Peggy starts this game off with a 10.
I'd like to change the 10.
Changing the 10 to an 8.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than an 8. No, a 2. You guessed wrong with that card up the middle. It gives Donna a free chance to play off an 8.
Oh, not a good one. I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the 8? No. Also not higher. Janice will fill in the spaces, and no one advanced on that first question, but we're going to advance a little bit of money into the coffers right now. Don't go away.
Some answers are good.
Tooth fairy.
And some answers are...
Talk to an ugly woman.
What the Feud?
Viagra. Damage their car.
Got fat.
Well, Family Feud, tonight starting at 6/5 Central.
Let's play Who's New in the Fridge? Our mystery guest, Ensure Complete.
Do you support bones?
I've got calcium and vitamin D.
Oh, immune system.
One word, antioxidants.
Heart health?
My omega-3s never skip a beat.
How about muscles?
I have protein and revigor to protect, preserve, and promote muscle health.
That's a winner. Ensure Complete.
The 4-in-1 nutrition of Ensure Complete. A simple choice to help you eat right.
Ensure Complete. Nutrition in charge.
Non-lawyer paid spokesperson. Attention Actos users. The FDA warns taking the diabetes drug Actos for more than 1 year may increase the risk of bladder cancer. Symptoms include dark urine, frequent or painful urination, and urinary tract infections. Never stop taking medication before asking your doctor. If you or a loved one took any form of Actos and suffer from bladder cancer, you may be entitled to money. Call 800-579-2913 for a free evaluation of your claim.
If you have Medicare and have a chronic breathing condition, you can take your medication using an inhaler. Or this, a portable nebulizer from Med4Home. Independent studies have shown a nebulizer may be more effective and easier to use than just an inhaler. Impressive. It's like getting hospital-quality treatment at home. So call Med4Home today to find out more. Med4Home is a specialty pharmacy that's here to help you however they can. They'll deal with your doctor, the paperwork, even ship for free. And their pharmacists and respiratory therapists are available 24/7. What's more, your nebulizer and medications may even be covered by your Part B benefits. For a better treatment at a much better price, call Med4Home now to learn how a portable nebulizer can help you start breathing better today. For more information, call 1-800-210-8216.
Well, that's about all the time we have for now. We thank our friends from the Kennedy Cougars for coming down. Don and Peggy, we'll see you next time. But especially, we thank you because without you, we're nothing. Have yourself a good day. We'll see you next time on Car Charm. Bye-bye.